A process of reduction. I have lived at Bard most of my life, it turns out. Bard has given me life and livelihood, and more than that. When I came here, I had written one book. Since then, I can't count how many, but quite a few of them. And I continue to write, and I continue in a way to teach. What I don't teach anymore is classes. Classes, they have a place in education, but they're not the whole of it. And I've been blessed by learning not in classes, but from you, staff, alumni, friends, students. I've been learning. Jamie Rahm, the classics teacher, sent me a little note in congratulation of my retirement in Greek. And the Greek, when translated into English, sort of, said, "As I grow old, things teach me. I learn more and more as I grow old." And he wrote that, Solon, that is, wrote that as a youngish man, not as an old person. As we grow, we learn. And that is not growing old, that is living. And the living that I've had here, the living that you have given me, and that you have given one another, is an extraordinary opportunity for all of us to renew our commitment to learning. Not in the classroom, not even in the book, not even reading my books, but just learning from the ground, the trees, the telluric energies, the intense personal energies of students. Your students are your teachers. That's what I had to learn early on. But I had a lot of praise in the last few days, and praise, like champagne, can bubble up in the glass and spill over the top. So I have some praise left that I want to offer. And I want to offer it to Bard in general, to all of you, to all of us, but especially to that man I see up there, Leon Botstein, who is, from my point of view, one of the greatest persons I've ever met, a man who saved this college from ruin. I was here when Bard was on the verge of collapsing. Along came Botstein, and Bard is now not only in Kyrgyzstan and Europe and Asia, but in Bronx and Brooklyn. This is the man who saved us all. This is the man who saved what has been the most dynamic educational institution in America. This is the man who, by the way, conducts an orchestra. And it so happens that every now and again, when he has the time, he'll conduct a symphony by Mahler, or Berlioz, or Beethoven. And I have to say that one evening, sitting in the concert hall, listening to him play, conducting an orchestra, I realized I had never heard this Mahler symphony so well performed, so beautifully articulated, and then I thought, what is happening? These are just student musicians, they're not the great virtuosi, they're good, but what is the difference here? And I understood all at once that the same intellectual power that has created the intellectual and social and economic structures of Bard, that same intelligence had gotten to work on that music. And suddenly I realized that what I was hearing was a piece of music carefully heard, analyzed, presented, and then reunified. And that particular quality of intellectual analysis and synthesis in the same moment, that is what we have had at Bard, and that is what I bless Leon Botstein for. Thank you, and thank you for all that you've done.